Hi! In this demo, we'll go over importing a sprite sheet to your Unity project and slicing it up into a tile set. I've got my new Zany Slopes project open here in Unity. The first thing I'm going to do is delete the global light 2D object that is present whenever we start a new universal 2D project. The global light is used for sprite lighting, which we won't be using in this project, so we're safe to delete it and clean up our project a bit. We should also rename our scene from Sample Scene to Slope 1. Now that we have our scene renamed, inside the Assets folder, we're going to create a new folder and name it Tilesets to hold the tilesets for our Zany Slopes project. Once you've created the folder, let's open it. We'll need to import the Sprite Sheet PNG image along with the license and tile sheet text files. I'll take them all and drag them into the Tilesets folder. The tile sheet text file will give us some technical information about the tile sizes and other data that we'll use later. The license file gives us information about who created this asset pack, when it was created, and the Creative Commons license we are using the asset pack under. Finally, we have our sprite sheet. A sprite sheet is an image file with multiple raster sprite images in one. Since all of these sprites share the same texture, Unity can batch them into fewer draw calls instead of switching textures for every different sprite. This leads to better performance for our game. Now that we have our sprite sheet ready to go, let's go to our hierarchy and create an empty game object, and name it Yeti. Select the Yeti game object, then in the inspector window, add a sprite renderer component. Our Yeti is now ready to have a sprite, but if we were to drag in our sprite sheet right now, the Yeti would have the appearance of every single sprite in our game, which is definitely not what we want. So, let's take our sprite sheet and slice it up into individual sprites that we can use. Select the spritesheet.png file and take a look at the inspector. Since this is a sprite sheet and it contains multiple sprites in one, we'll need to ensure the sprite mode is set to multiple. We know from the tile sheet file that each tile is 16 by 16 pixels, so let's set pixels per unit to 16. Unity has a few settings related to image compression and pixel smoothing. These settings are helpful for larger raster images, but for our small pixel art images, the settings can cause the edges to be blurry. So let's disable them. First, change the filter mode from bilinear to point no filter. Also, change compression from normal quality to none, and then select the apply button. These settings will ensure our pixel art looks clean and sharp at any size. Next, let's click Open Sprite Editor. This will open up a new window called the Sprite Editor, where we can see our sprite sheet. This is where we'll slice up our sprite sheet into a tile set. To do so, select Slice, then change the type from Automatic to Grid by Cell Size. We know from our tile sheet text file that the sprites are all 16 by 16. So let's set the pixel size X and Y both to 16. We can see in our sprite view here that a bunch of red lines have been added. These should align with the edges of our sprites, and the lines sort of align, but not quite all the way. That's because each sprite is actually 1 pixel apart from the others, so we'll need to add a padding of 1 for X and Y. Now we can see that the lines perfectly align with the edges of our sprites. Once it's looking good, click Slice here at the bottom, then Apply at the top right of the sprite editor. You can then close the sprite editor. Now that we have our tile set properly sliced, we can view our newly sliced sprites in the project window by clicking the arrow here next to the tile set. This will expand out to show all of our sprites. If we scroll a bit, we can see our Yeti sprites here. Let's select our Yeti game object again. Then, drag the Yeti sprite into the sprite field of the sprite renderer. We can see that our Yeti now has the appropriate sprite, and now it's time to animate it.